Our investigative reporter Terry Parker has been bringing you exclusive reports on this case since the attack. Tonight, she has uncovered more about what led up to the brutal beating and what the suspect's wife revealed in court.
Stephen Scantlebury's wife says that his violent outburst was fueled by sudden paranoia. What she didn't say is this wasn't the first time he attacked someone with his fist in their face. And I also went back and looked at that detention hearing where she testified. I wanted to share with you some more details about what happened. What was the timeline that led up to his most recent attack on that nurse, Leila Lal.
Stephen Eric Scantlebury remains jailed for the savage beating of nurse Leila Lal February 18th. Judge Howard Coates saying Scantlebury is a danger to the community. After beating Lal with his fists for up to 2 minutes, Scantlebury escaped Palms West Hospital, pleading with drivers to let him in, saying nurses were trying to kill him. His wife, Megan, testified during his detention hearing that this paranoia began 2 days before the attack.
He thought that there was people trying to harm him. He thought that our house was bugged, that there was people listening. He thought that I was involved. He thought that the neighbors were involved.
Megan testified her husband had never displayed any mental health or aggressive behavior before.
Any mental health issues you've ever had with Stephen?
Never.
However, 6 years ago in 2018, Scantlebury was convicted of assault in Charlottetown, Canada, for punching his baby son's grandfather in the face and then slamming a car trunk on his head. Sources say this happened during a custody exchange. Megan testified she and Scantlebury have been married 7 years. He spent 30 days in jail. She did not reference the prior attack. This time, Megan said Scantlebury began acting paranoid on Sunday, 2 days before the attack on Lal.
It was Sunday is when the paranoia started, and that's when he was telling me that he knew that I was involved with whoever was trying to set him up.
That you were involved?
Yes.
And he didn't attack you at that point?
No.
911 emergency.
Scantlebury called 911 on Monday, saying he felt paranoid. Megan said deputies told the family there was nothing they could do. A day later, Scantlebury walked 4 miles to Palms West, checking himself in, complaining of chest pains. But while there, officials decided he needed a mental health evaluation.
They told us that he jumped off the CAT scan machine and ran down the hallway.
Right, but they never told you that he was aggressive at that point, did they?
I believe they told us that he was agitated.
The hospital sent Stephen Scantlebury upstairs to the 3rd floor. A psychiatrist determined that he did need to be held under the Baker Act. He was sent to room 336 with no guard. That's where Leila Lal walked in and was attacked. He later told deputies that I don't like Indian people are bad, and I just beat the expletive out of an Indian doctor. He remains behind bars. His attorneys are seeking more mental evaluations, and Leila Lal also remains in the hospital, and she is facing surgery on Monday. Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.